Alright y'all, I'm here at the house and I figured I'd show y'all my collection at home. I don't have a dedicated like toy room or anything, so I'm just gonna have to take y'all around the house and show you what's around here, but here's a little bit of it right here, but I'll show you more in just a second. Alright y'all, we'll start on this side over here. This is my turtle shelf. I have the movie turtles from the first movie, Splinter and Shredder. The Toon Turtles from the Target Haul-a-thon. They're really awesome. I missed out on the original one, so I had to pick these up. The Turtle TV tray. This is actually my original tray from when I was little. It's definitely seen better days. There's a lot of rust spots on it, but it's kind of a cool backdrop to use. These comic books. Picked these up at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. Kevin Eastman did an exclusive cover for that show, so I bought them, got him to sign them, and I had them graded. 9.6 on this one, and then I also have the Virgin cover over there that has a 9.0. Let's see. Come down here. We have Human Torch. Excuse me. Lion-O. This is actually part of the packaging that Lion-O came in. I just got some foam board, cut out that part, and put that on there. I was going to use it as a backdrop for him at some point. But yeah, that Lion-O figure is really awesome. Really nice. Mr. Fantastic. The Ultron Dorbs, I think is what that's called. We got Doctor Strange back here. The Toy Biz Wolverine. Black Suit Spider-Man. Miles Morales. Phoenix. This is a Funko item. I forgot what they call these, but Phoenix, again, one of my favorite X-Men characters. Storm, another one of my favorite X-Men characters. Magneto. This is the Age of Ultron Magneto. I clipped the hair off of it, and I plan to kind of repaint it at some point. Mystique, Red Skull, and Captain America. These came with the Marvel Collector's Core box. I'm not sure what they're called. A friend of mine, Rob, made this Agamotto for us. He also made, let's see, where is it? Oh gosh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. He made that for our son, who is 4 months, well, almost 5 months old now, but he made the sling ring for him. It's a Stan Lee bust that was made by Star Wars Mike Customs. It's very nice, 3D printed and painted. Down here, Harry Potter shelf, we have some of the illustrated Harry Potter books. Our son's baby book, which is Harry Potter themed, Little Keeper. You can get it from Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. The Hagrid Funko Pop, who comes in front of the, I think it's the, what shop is this? Oh, the Leaky Cauldron. Let's see, this is a Harry Potter music box. Harry Potter books. A Hogwarts Christmas pop-up. Have the Elder Wand, which is actually a pen, but it's a really great size for our son to have in his hand. And the Marauders map that I got for my wife's birthday. Sitting back there, there's actually a case that we ordered that it's going to go in, but it's sitting back there for now. Some Marvel trade paperbacks. A book about Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Nice little unicorn hanging on the side of the plant there. Dungeons & Dragons Essentials Kit, some more Marvel books. Let's see, some World of Warcraft books. Come over here, this green dragon plaque. I don't know what you would call that, but it's actually not carved or anything. I printed this image onto photo paper and actually Mod Podged it onto a piece of plywood that I cut out. So it looks really nice. We actually used these for our wedding. Our wedding was Lord of the Rings themed. All right, let's head over to the other side. All right, y'all, up here we have the Epic Mini Collection. We have Saruman, Gandalf, Bilbo, Frodo, Sam, Gimli, Legolas, decorative plate with the Tolkien symbol on it. Just a plate we picked up from, I think, Michael's, and we did a vinyl decal on it. We have Gollum sitting down here. Let's see, Lord of the Rings glass that was given to us by our friend Rob and his wife Janine. Transformers shelf. We have the Coronation Starscream, RC, excuse me, Optimus Prime with the Toy Hacks labels on them, Blue Streak, Hot Rod, Perceptor, Blaster, Wheeljack, Tracks, the Mini Starscream and Bumblebee. And this is just a truck that I bought from Walmart. It doesn't transform or anything. And these backgrounds are just photo paper printed, and actually I printed them on a poster and then cut them out and put them on foam board. They're actually starting to curl up a little bit for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but either way, it wasn't but a couple of dollars to get it made, so it looks pretty cool for what I'm using it for. Come down here, we have the Lord of the Rings shelf. We have the Nazgul, Orc, the very large Sauron with his mace. Looks really cool. He's really big. I think he's like 13 inches tall. Aragorn, Gandalf, Frodo, Gimli, Legolas, a map of Middle Earth in the background, some of the Funko minis, some of the Legos, some more of the minis, a few Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books. Then we got the Star Wars shelf. Got the Snow Speeder, Grogu, who was 3D printed by a friend of ours, Star Wars Mike Customs. I'll put a link to his Facebook page in the description. A couple of little ships, the X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Yoda. I actually picked him up on clearance from Walmart a few years back. I think he was like $2. Let's see, R2, Yoda, Boba Fett, Chewbacca. Got the TIE Fighter, the A-Wing, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, the advanced TIE Fighter. A couple of Star Wars books. These two, the Star Wars Made Easy and the Complete Visual Dictionary, picked up at Ollie's. They were each like $2. And this is a book that we got for our son, Star Wars, A Jedi You Will Be. Come down here, we have Beetlejuice. My wife is a huge Beetlejuice fan. She's also a Princess Bride fan. So we have these figures as well. These were picked up on clearance at Target. I think they were like $6.50 each. Alright, let's move on. Okay, we come over here. We have a few art pieces on the wall. The map from The Hobbit. A map of the Shire. Got this off of Etsy. The print. Another print from Etsy. I think it's just a random map, but has the quote on there. Not all those who wander are lost. Come over here. We have some art from my wife's uncle. He drew this back in 1977. It's pretty neat. He has the original, but he let me have a copy of it. I believe he is actually selling prints of these. If you're interested in getting one, just comment and I'll see if he's still selling them and get you in contact with him. We have Gimli's axe, which was a wedding gift to us from our friend Rob and his wife Janine. Come over here and we have Sting hanging on the wall as well. Okay, let's move on to the bedroom. Okay, y'all, we come in the bedroom. We have a lot of different art on the wall. And I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse the lighting. The lighting is, I guess, not that great for in here. But let's see. We got a Captain America poster, X-Men poster, Spider-Man poster, and Hulk. Two of these are actually wall decals that were being sold, I think, at Hobby Lobby. And instead of peeling them off and putting them on the wall, I got frames for them. Let's see, we come up here. This first X-Men piece is by an artist named Deegan Picaris with Popcore Art. I'll put a link to his page in the description as well. He has some really, really awesome pieces. I've seen him at the conventions I go to, and I plan on collecting most of the Marvel pieces that he has. This is a cover from X-Men 101 with the Phoenix. I printed this. I was going to get it signed by Chris Claremont at a convention a couple of years back, but I think that's when, I think it was 2020 when COVID started, and I think he either had to cancel or I had to cancel because of everything that was going on. But either way, I wasn't able to get his autograph on it. But I can try to remedy that at some point. A Marvel piece that was picked up at Hobby Lobby. Amazing Fantasy number 15, the cover from that. I really love that cover. This is another piece by Deegan Picaris from Popcore Art. I mean, look at that, y'all. Look at that. And he has like kind of a Spider-Man series where he has a lot of the different Spider-Man suits, and they are all super awesome. I'm gonna have to collect all of them. Okay, let's move over here. Again, guys, sorry about the lighting. This is a Ninja Turtle piece done by Deegan Picaris as well from Popcore Art. This is something I actually put together myself. I wanted a poster that had all the classic looking turtles on it, and I couldn't really find one that I really liked, so I just put this together myself and printed it out. So at the convention in Huntsville, the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo this year, back in April, I got Kevin Eastman to sign it, and also Rob Paulson, the voice of Raphael, my favorite Ninja Turtle, was there as well, so I got him to sign that. This is a print that was available in a catalog from a website called 80stees.com. They have a lot of awesome shirts and everything, and this actually came in one of their catalogs, and I bought the catalog for just the poster. I really liked the poster, so bought the catalog. And Transformers print. I honestly can't remember the artist's name, but it's a really awesome print. I believe this is from the second episode. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the second episode of the original Transformers series, where Optimus and Megatron are fighting on the dam. Okay, let's move over here. Alright guys, over here we have some Star Wars prints. We have Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and R2-D2. All are done by a friend of mine. I believe he uses PD Sean on Facebook. I'll also put a link to his Facebook page in the description, but he has some really cool pieces too. I really love his Star Wars series that he's done. We have Yoda. I believe that was picked up at Hobby Lobby too. Princess Leia, the Millennium Falcon. Okay, let's move on. Okay, if you come over here, we have some Hobbit Doors that my wife and I made. Her lighting's kind of bad. Let me get it off the wall so I can show y'all. You can pick up the round wooden pieces at Hobby Lobby, and usually, you know, they wait till you see them on sale. You can get them for like 40 or 50% off. But we made our own Hobbit Doors. I also got the knob. These are also from Hobby Lobby. It's just a drawer pull, but I really like it's kind of a large drawer pull, but it made a really awesome Hobbit door knob, and so I got that. I had to because the screw part was really long, and so I had to actually take my Dremel and cut off a good piece of it so it would fit in there properly. But I also used the Dremel to carve out Gandalf's symbol right there. These are just, you know, just so I could get the look of the bolts in the door. These are actually just thumbtacks that I pressed into the wood, and I painted over them. I painted the lines on them. I did it really subtle because I wanted it to look, you know, not so prominent. The lines not to be so prominent. It kind of, I wanted to look like the door that you see from the movie. Right up here above our bed, the map of Middle Earth and some prints from Etsy. I would rather spend one lifetime with you, and then on her side it finishes saying, then face all the ages of this world alone. And let me hop over here to show you her Hobbit door. Okay, y'all, this is my wife's Hobbit door that she made. Same materials from Hobby Lobby, but she chose a different drawer pull as her knob. She hand painted all of these flowers on here, of course. She wanted hers to be a lot prettier than mine. The door hinges are they are apart, because you can see there was some pieces in here. These were actually drawer pulls on a desk that belonged to my dad when he was a little kid, and I was redoing the desk, you know, putting new hardware on it and everything, and I wanted to find a way to still use the old drawer pulls, and so I took off the little handle part and we put them on here to make them look like the Hobbit door hinges, so we could still use them, and I think it looks kind of cool. Alright, y'all, I'm going to show y'all some of my wife's collection that we have in the bedroom in here. She has this very large Pusheen. She loves Pusheen. She loves elephants as well. We got Grogu, picture of me meeting Stan Lee. I'm going to have to share with y'all my Stan Lee story here in a minute. Ursula from the Little Mermaid. She really loves Ursula, and this little background came with the smaller one, so we have it back here. It kind of looks cool right there in the background. Then we come down here, and yes, I'm aware that we need some lighting for our shelves, y'all, so let's see, Sword in the Stone. I forgot what that character's name is. We got Forrest Gump, some Beetlejuice pins. We have Bob's Burgers. We really love Bob's Burgers. We have Sally from Charlie Brown, Peanuts. We have the Heffalump. We have a lot of Pusheen figures. Like I said, she really loves Pusheen. We have Tina from the episode where she got really, really worked up on some caffeine from coffee, cappuccinos, or whatever she was drinking at the time. Let's see. Beauty and the Beast. Funko Pops. She really loves Beauty and the Beast. And that is my wife's small collection. Like her own personal collection that we keep in the bedroom. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I totally forgot. I told y'all I was going to tell y'all my Stan Lee story. So this was in 2018, the year that he died. Went to Wizard World in New Orleans. And, you know, the line to meet him and get your photo done with him was really, really long. I think I ended up waiting like about 2 hours in line, and that was actually the line moving pretty quick. But first of all, I felt like I was gonna have, like, I really, really felt like I was gonna pass out. First Comic-Con I had ever gone to, so I was already nervous about that. And I'm about to meet Stan Lee. And so I'm seriously thinking I'm about to pass out. I have to like do the deep breaths, you know, because I'm so nervous. And finally get in there. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the shirt I'm wearing has a picture of his face on it. And, you know, they're really trying to get people to move through there. You go in there, they snap the picture, and they pretty much try to get you out of there. So I walked in there, and as I'm walking up to him, he looks at my shirt, and he points at it, and he said, "Is that supposed to be me?" And I said, "Yes, sir, this is supposed to be you." And so he started saying that he liked the shirt. He was asking me where I got it from. And so we talked for, you know, just a few seconds. And one of his handlers, or either the handler at the convention, kind of walked up to me and said, "Hey, we need to get you moving along." And Stan Lee turns and looks at him and says, "Now listen, I'm talking to this young man, and he will move along when I'm ready for him to move along." Like, oh my goodness. And I wanted to look at that guy and be like, you know, what now? But so I talked to him just, you know, a few more seconds, and I was able to shake his hand. I asked him, could I shake his hand? And he said, sure. And he asked me what my name was and everything. And so when everything was done, we got the picture done. As I'm about to walk out, he says, "Oh, it was really nice to meet you, Mark." And I'm like, what? Stan Lee just said my name and said it was nice to meet me, and I got to talk to him for a moment, got to shake the man's hand. I've been wanting to meet this man my entire life, pretty much my entire life, and I was able to meet him. It was always on my bucket list, and I was finally able to get it done. And finally able to get it done. And it just so happened to be the year that he passed away. I believe he passed away in November of the same year. So I was really happy that I was able to meet him and have that experience. Alright, y'all. I'm in my closet right now, but I wanted to show y'all some of the stuff I have in here as well. I have all of the Lord of the Rings Funko Pops. I think I'm missing 2 of them. I'm missing the exclusive Balrog and the other Gandalf the White that recently came out. I haven't picked that one up yet, but otherwise I have all of them. These are a lot of my Marvel trading cards. I think I'm going to do a separate video to show y'all all of the card sets that I have and everything. I didn't know that some of my sets are actually worth a decent amount of money if I were to get them graded. So let's see, some Star Wars models. We have the X-Wing up there, the AT-AT Star Destroyer, and Millennium Falcon. These are actually the original, or some of the original models that came out in the 80s, the early 80s. I haven't put them together because a lot of the pieces are kind of, you know, they're aged, they're warped a little bit, and I need to look into how to get them back to where I can put them together. I think you just use a heat gun or something. You know, if y'all have any tips for that, let me know in the comments. That's actually our convention, our Comic-Con bag, as we call it, has some patches on it, and that's what we use to go to the conventions. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing the small collection we have at home. We hope to one day have what we're going to call a nerd lair, where we have our whole collection in one room. But until next time, y'all have a good day, and we'll see y'all later.